Okay, very good evening to all of you. First of all, I would like to thank Dr. Muralidharan for giving me this opportunity to take a session on team building and organizational structure. But I will be taking in a little bit different way, team building in workplace and what all the implications are there, all these things I'll be taking. First of all, I would like to welcome all the student participants as well as the startup entrepreneurs of which who are all incubated by CPCRA Kasargod. Very good evening to all of you. I'll be dealing with my discussion on team building in workplace for another 1 hour or so. Actually, in many organizations, you take business organizations also, research organizations also, and any business organization, there will be different units will be there. For example, if you take a production company, manufacturing company, there will be a production unit will be there. There will be a marketing unit will be there. Sales unit will be there. Export unit will be there. There will be service unit. That means stores unit will be there. Administration unit will be there. Finance unit will be there. So many units will be there. And in each and every unit, there will be the company will be using the resources. When we talk about resources, there will be two different kinds of resources. One is material resources, and the other one is manpower. That is a human resource. So when we talk about human resource, they will be working for the company or working for the organizations, and it's to achieve its objectives and to get success in all its endeavor of the organization. The manpower or the human resource they will be working. But when they work gradually and the production increases and the business process going on, sometimes there will be routine kind of things will happen, and the success of the organization will not be there when there is a competing environment. In such cases, there is a need for going for building team, so that these teams, effective teams, actually they will bring the success for the organization when there is a routineness is happening in the organization. So that is what we are going to deal. What is team building, and what are the aspects in team building, and how best the students, when they become the entrepreneurs, are already being startup entrepreneurs, how they become CEOs of their own companies, how they can utilize this concept of team building. We will see in gradual presentation. So this will be my presentation schedule. I'll be dealing with the team building in different titles, like what is the significance of team building, and what is the team, what is teamwork, and what is team building, and which are the situations team building is needed. That means why the team building is needed, I'll be dealing. Then what are the objectives of team building, and what are the different stages of team. That is very important. When you build a team, the different stages are very, very important to understand. Accordingly, you can plan your human resources, and you can get success when you have a company or when you have a startup. Then what are the challenges are in team building, so that if you understand the challenges, then you can overcome the challenges. And when you build a team, what all the prospects are there, what all the opportunities are there, that we will see. And finally, very importantly, we will see the team building process. There are so many steps, around 13 steps are there in the team building process. So if you understand all these things, then you can very well, very efficiently, effectively, you can build a team, and you can go ahead for your success of your organization. Then first, before going to the team building, what is a team, what is a teamwork, and what is team building, we'll see what are the significance of a team building, why we want to go for a team building. Team building, it helps in self-development, positive communication, developing abilities, and leadership development. Self-development. So when suppose an institute like CPCRA, when they organize a team for completing a project, suppose they take a agronomist means, so when the agronomist is taken as a team member, he should know what far he has been taken and what are the latest developments in the agronomy subject, he should know, so that he can contribute for the particular team in a CPCRA organization. Then positive communication. So when a member is included in the team, for the purpose of the organization, purpose of the team, purpose of the goal of the team, and for the ecosystem of the team, he will be developing a communication among the team members in a way that the team will be cohesively marching towards the objectives. So there will be a positive communication will be developed. So that is also one of the significance. Then developing abilities. Apart from self-development, there are a lot of abilities are needed when you work in a team as a team player. You have to develop your own communication ability, interpersonal ability, networking ability, then how to set forth the objectives in a team, how to set forth the strategy for achieving the objectives, how to move ahead. Then when you succeed, how to go ahead for further success in different environment. First, you will be having a team, you will achieve a success. For a transformed team, you have to continuously achieve the success. So these are all the abilities you will be developing in a team. So for that also, the team, for this significance also, the team building is very important. Then leadership development. In a team, when you have a team building and when you say team, there is leadership will be in a nominal sake only, and each and every member is a leader. So when you say each and every member is a leader, he should know how to mingle with each other, how to have mutual trust, how to have whatever I told earlier, how to set the objective, how to set strategy for achieving the objectives, how to have an approach for achieving the objectives and the strategies, and how to get success, and how to transform the success into a continuous success. So all these things everybody will be learning. So when you take a team member from out of the team, successful team, he will be a leader. Not necessarily he should be a leader of the team. Even if he is a member also, he will be a leader himself, because he has gained abilities to work in a team as a team member. So he himself is a team. So when you take about significance of first significance of team building, it is helping in self-development, positive communication, developing abilities, and leadership development. So these are all the various ways in which the team building is given the significance. The next significance of team building is that when you work in a team, you will inculcate, or the team of organization, it will facilitate in inculcating mutual respecting others as a members. Then enthusiasm, encouraging, and caring. When you have a team member who is having his own positiveness and negativeness. Suppose your team member is your colleague as a team member is having positive aspects, and there are certain negative aspects are there which you are having, then you can complement, supplement, so that you can you can give enthusiasm to your team member by complementing and supplementing the abilities for your team members. So when you giving the enthusiasm for the team member, it will be encouraging not only for your team colleague, it will be for the entire team, it will be encouraging, and everybody will be carrying each other, mutual trust will be there. So they will be marching towards the success, and they will transform as a successful team. They will be ever winning team. So this is another significance. That means the members will be respecting each other, they will be encouraging each other, they will be giving the enthusiasm to each other, and they will be caring for each other as a team members. So this is the second level of significance for the team building. Then the next one is very important one is it avoids exploitation and dictating employees. When you have a team in an organization, it automatically avoids exploiting. So the organization has for a team, it will be giving a set of autonomy and power. So when the power is given, automatically the exploitation of employees will be nullified, and dictating employees will be nullified. Dictating employees, when it is not there, the employees themselves, they will be, are the team members. We need not call them as employees, they are the team members. So when the team members are not exploited and when they are not dictated, they will set forth their own objective. What is the objective? Since the organization is not giving us the objective, only they are showing the goal and direction. So we should set forth our own objective, and we should have our own approach, our own path, and we will get the success. So they will be having their own dictation for having their objectives as well as activities. So the another important one for significance of team building is that the teamwork, it avoids in team building, the teamwork avoids exploiting the employees and dictating the employees. This is another very significant need for team building. Then when we talk about team members as a particular team, as told earlier, they will have the mutual respect. When they work together continuously in a team, they will develop a mutual respect for each other, because I will be having, as a team member, I will be having some strength. another team member will be having some strength, another team member will be having another strength. So based on the strength, you will be giving mutual respect. So when we have a team task, his expertise is needed in this particular aspect, so we have to respect. So that type of mutual respect will be developed. Then when the mutual respect is developed, then compassion will be developed. Compassion means the empathy. uh, in a team task, what is the need by the other team member, you will have the empathy, and automatically you will try to extend that type of empathy. Then spirituality, automatically once the compassion and empathy comes, it will lead to spirituality. Spirituality, it means, doesn't mean that what is that religious spirituality. It is not religious spirituality, it is team spirit. Actually, the team members, when they have the empathy towards each other, they will have the team spirit, and they will develop love towards each other, and humanitarian considerations will be prevailing in the team environment. So this is another significance of team building. That means, as a members, for their strength, you will develop mutual respect. Then mutual respect will develop into empathy. The empathy will give spirit for the team play. Then love and humanity will be there. So the team players, they will be succeeding. They will be always succeeding in team activities. Then next one, how we talked about mutual respect, we talked about compassion, we talked about love, humanity, everything and all. How this can be achieved in a team? For that, the organization, they have to inculcate skills, for team building. It has to be there, and there should be some process. This process is particular to each and every organization. The organization will have their own policies, principles, philosophies, concepts, and guidelines. And so this process, actually, it should guide what kind of process should be there, what kind of approach should be there for a team play. Then policies, as I told earlier, and the organizations also, time to time, it should appraise the team activities, and it should give feedback. Communication, it should be given. Communication means it is not communicating with each other, it is a communication of feedback about the performance of the team. Performance of the team in matching with the organizational expectations in terms of process. That means, what is the faith, beliefs, culture, attitude, and behavioral expectations of the organizations, whether it is exhibited by the team members or not. The appraisal should be taken by the organizations. It should be communicated to the team members time to time. And how these appraisals can be done? It can be done through management by objectives, MBOs. MBOs are called as management by objectives. Each and every team, you are constituting for a particular objective or particular purpose. So when you constitute a team for a particular objective or particular purpose, the organization should assess whether the team is going on in the right direction or going on in a right path or right approach. So then that type of approach appraisal is done, and if it is the feedback is given, communication is given to the team members, then it will be very much helpful for the team players to have their own skills, process, and policies matched. So the significance of team building is in this aspect also, it can be justified. Then another important significance of team building is that team building results in teamwork, and the teamwork, it results in higher performance and job satisfaction of the individuals. When the team building is effective, the individual will start performing in a better way. So his performance rate will be higher, and when the performance rate is higher, he will very effectively balance his work life with the personal life. Once the employees starts balancing his personal life with work life in an effective way or in a successful way, directly he will have job satisfaction. I again repeat, when an employee or when a team member, as a successful team worker, when he develops success in his balancing of work life as well as the personal life, he will have job satisfaction. Once he has the job satisfaction, again it is reverse. He will be a winner as a team member, and that everybody will be a winner in the team, and they will be succeeding in the team process, and they will be achieving the targets or the objectives. So that way, this team building results in higher performance and increased job satisfaction. Then again, another significance of team building is that it values collaboration, cooperation in thinking, planning, decision making, and acting. You think as an individual, you think as an individual, you plan. As an individual, you make decision, and as an individual, you will act. That means you will implement the targets whatever given to you. You will be implementing. But in a team, you are not supposed to act individually. Your thinking should be matching with the other things thinkings. That means all the thinking of team members should be in the same line, and the plan whatever they are making after thinking should be without any conflict. They should be making a perfect plan for achieving their targets, and they will take right decisions, and they have to implement, or they have to act in a right path. So this team, when you work in a team, the collaboration and the cooperation of the team members in collective thinking, collective planning, collective decision making, and the collective acting will be achieved. So that is another significance of this team building. Then one more aspect of the significance of team building is that when you work in a team, the group will evolve as a cohesive unit. It is not a team, it is a cohesive unit. We can call it as a cohesive team. That means they will be always cohesive only, and they will share expectations. Whatever in achieving, suppose when a team is given a target, when a completely transformed team, they will each other individual members, they will communicate with each other that this is my expectations in this particular target. So you are all help me, or you all facilitate me, like that. Each and everybody, they will communicate their expectations. When the expectations are communicated, they will have mutual trust. They will start believing in each other. Everybody will start believing in each other, and there will not be any differences among them. They will overcome the differences whatever it is there among them, and they will not have any lack of mutual trust. They will overcome the differences, then finally they will have the mutual support. They will succeed. So in a team, when they continuously work in a team, they will become a cohesive team. When they become the cohesive team, they will share their expectations. When they share the expectations individually, they will develop mutual trust on each and everybody. And when they develop the mutual trust, they will overcome the differences among them. Whatever the conflicts are there, that will be overcome. And then finally, they will have mutual support, and they will succeed in their target. Now, so far, we have seen the significance of team building in individual units. But now we are going to see the productivity enhancement possible by uniting teams around a common goal. In team building, when you develop individual teams, different teams, they will work in harmony. There will be a team objective. At the same time, there will be organizational objective. The team objectives will be different from team to team, but each and every team is working for the achieving the organizational objective. So there will be harmony among the activities of the different teams, coordination between the different teams, so that even though their individual objectives of the teams are different. For example, production team objective will be to enhance the production. Marketing team objective will be to enhance the marketing sales and marketing revenue. The stores objective will be to supply goods in time to the production team. Administrative and finance aspects will be giving whatever the support they have to give to the production unit, marketing unit, and stores unit and all, they will be giving in a right way, so that they can achieve a target of the overall company, manufacturing company. So in the team building, different units are, when they are built, each and every team will be working in coordination, in tandem, and finally they will be working for the organizational structure in a given limited time. That is also very important. When you talk about objective, the objective should be achieved in a time frame. Each and every team will have their time frame, and within the time frame, they have to coordinate with each other, and they have to go for organizational structure. So that way, this team building is very important in bringing coordination among the different teams. So when the different teams are working together and in tandem and in coordination with each other, they will become best teams. When they become best teams, they are very good for achieving the success of the business, success of the organization. So when you are having your own company, business company, after becoming a startup, when you have different units, and each and every unit is become a best team, then they will support for your organizational success. And when the organizational success is achieved, then the team building will enhance organizational productivity, organizational profitability, and service quality. It is not only that you have to produce more, you have to get profit more. Your quality of service also, it should be acceptable to the customer. So that way, when the teams are good and when the teams are effective, your service also, it will be having quality. Especially when the startups and when you have the business companies under, you should have service quality. Then you can have the customer satisfaction, and the customers will be loyal to you continuously. So when you want to have a customer loyal to your business organization continuously, you need to have, apart from productivity and profitability, you need to have the service quality also. So when you follow the team building aspect, then it will enhance the organization's productivity, profitability, and service quality. And when your productivity, profitability increases and organizational success rate, you get finally customer satisfaction will be there. The customer will be loyal to you. The customer, when they are loyal to you, they will be repeating they will be repeating consumers of your produce or product or service. Then you will get continuous you will have continuous success. So these are all the significance of going for team building. That means initially individual teams, they will team members, they will come to know how to set the objective, how to set the approach, and how to have mutual trust, how to have harmony, how to have cooperation among them. Then as a team, then as when they succeed as a team, they will coordinate with the other team members also, other teams also, so that organizational success will be there. When the organizational success is there, there will be enhancement in the productivity, there will be enhancement in the profitability, and there will be enhancement in the service quality. When the service quality is there, there will be customer satisfaction, and the customer will become loyal to your product, good or service, and finally you will be a continuously succeeding organization. So for that, you have to go for team building. So these are all the significance of team building. Next comes, what is a team? Now we have seen as what are the significance of team building we have seen. But now coming to team, a team is a small number of people, starting from 2 members to a small group actually. And this team actually, they set the performance goals. The team, they set performance goals for themselves, and they will commit each other. They commit each other, they commit themselves, and they commit each other to common purpose to attain the goal. And they'll be mutually accountable. That is very important. See, when a target is given, when a goal is given, there will be different units will be there towards achieving the goal. Each and every team member will be achieving the particular goal of their own. The goal will be divided based on the number of people. So when the number of people are divided and each and every person is having their own goal, they are mutually accountable. If somebody, for example, if you take ISRO, they are having Chandrayaan mission actually, and each and every team member, scientist will be having their own goal. If any one of the scientists is not achieving the particular goal of their own, the Chandrayaan mission will not be completed. So each and every person is mutually accountable. So that way, the team is a small number of people. They have their own set performance goals, and they are committed towards common purpose, and they are mutually accountable. That is a team. Coming to teamwork, what is a teamwork? Teamwork is actually, it is integration of different inputs. I already told, in each and every organization, there will be 2 different resources will be there. One is material resources and is the human resource. So integration of resources will happen in the teamwork, and they will, here it is enabling. Teamwork is, it is nothing but enabling the integration of inputs, and they will be working in harmony. Each and every team member, they will be working in harmony to achieve the goals, and for that they will be having their own prescribed roles. Just now I given the example. Each and every member will have their own role, and this role will be continuously, it will be improving. Improving means you will have a role and you will be achieving a success in that role. And each and every step, you will have incremental increase in your success. So that is what teamwork. And the teamwork will enable this type of thing. That is, integration of inputs, it will be enabled. Working in harmony, it will be enabled. Then achieving goals will be enabled. and prescribed role, giving prescribed roles for individual team members will be enabled. Then finally, continuous incremental improvement will be enabled. That is what teamwork is there. Then finally, team building. What is team building means? Left side, what you are seeing is a team. So team will be enabled to have team goals. Each and every team will be given a goal, and the team members, they have to identify their own challenges. What are the challenges in achieving the goals? So once the challenges are identified, they will be meeting the team members as a team. They will be meeting the challenges to achieve the goal. Then finally, they will be achieving the goals. This is what actually team building is. 4 steps are there. The team members will be identified in a team, and they will be enabled to identify their own goals, and they will be identifying challenges in achieving the goals, and they will be meeting the challenges of achieving the goals. While they're meeting the challenges, and if they are success in meeting the challenges, they will be achieving the goals. That is what team building. So we have seen what is a team, what is a teamwork, and what is a team building. Now, which are time actually we have to go for team building. So now we will see one after another. Well, first one is decreased productivity. I told the example first itself. I told when a company is operating in a common way and regular way, and there is a routine way of things are happening, then there will be decrease in productivity. When the decrease in productivity, then as a company, as a business entity, you have to go for some strategy. So that time you have to apply the team building. Then lack of involvement. Here, if you see the picture here, it is poking nose in each and everything. But poking nose in each and everything also, it is not good. But if you are not at all, if you are an employee in a team, or if an employee in an organization, not at all involving himself in any of the activity, then all the employees are like that, then it will be a setback, or it is a negative thing for the organization. So lack of involvement is there from the employees, then you have to go for team building. Then when there is no service quality, we were talking about service quality. When you achieve, we have to achieve enhancement in productivity, profitability, and service quality. You are producing more, you are getting more profit. At the same time, if your service is not quality as observed by the members of the consumer domain, then the loyalty from the consumers will not be there. So you will not be successful in a long run. So to be successful in a long run, you should have a service quality. So to enhance the quality, you can go for team building. Then resistance. You are having your company, and your company different units are there, and different units, different leaders are there. When different leaders are there, and the leaders are very routine and they are not adopting any innovations, then there will be resistance from the team players about the leadership of the particular unit. So when this leadership business is getting negative impacts, then you can go for teams. Instead of going for leaders and the followers, you can go for team, effective teams. That type of things also you can go for team building. Then whenever there is a lack of initiation, I already told it is when you are not having involvement, it is also lack of initiation. And then imagination and innovation. The company, if it wants to be a successful company in a long run, every time you have to bring in innovations. You take Microsoft. First, they came out with their own product. Then they came out with the Windows. Then after that, they started adding innovations to their kit and their meeting the consumers. Like that, if you take Google, every time they're coming out with their innovations and they're meeting the consumers. So there is a need for initiation, there is a need for imagination, and there is a need for innovation time to time. So when these things are not happening, then you have to go for team building. Then routine activity, I already told. Whenever the organization members, organization employees, they are engaged in routine activity and they are not imaginative, then you have to go for team building. Then conflicts, this is very important. When actually there is a company is there, and when they develop their own strengths, when the company players or the members, they develop their own strength, automatically ego will develop. So when the ego will develop, then there will be a conflict among the staff members. So when the conflict is there, then if you want to break the conflicts, then you can go for effective team building. so that the teams will be successful in their activities. Then ineffective meeting. Suppose you are not having meeting teams at all. Then the leader is going for organization process and every time he is taking the decision and he is communicating to the organizational members, that is employees. So the people are not interested because there is no innovation in the decision by the leaders and they are not interested at all. So in such a case, ineffective meetings and organization employees are not following, then in such cases, actually you can go for team building. Then no participation. Whatever you organize a meeting or whatever you do your organizational process, if the organizational members, the employees are not participating in your organizational process, they do routine activity, they take the salary and they go, your company will not improve. Your company will not be a continuously profit earning company. So when the people are not participating, then you can go for team building. Then favoritism. So whenever the leaders are there in your organization and they indulge in favoritism, they support only a particular group of employees and other group of employees are ignored. So that time there will be a negative factor will be developing in the company. So the people who are involved, not involved, they will be developing the negative attitude towards the organization and they will not be contributing to the organizational success, organizational process. So in such cases, you have to overcome the favoritism, you have to go for team building. Then ineffective decisions. This is what I already told. Whenever the ineffective meetings are there, ineffective decisions will be there, and the employees will not be enthusiastic towards the decisions taken by the leaders. So when such things are happening, routine things are happening, and there is no innovation, and decisions are very routine, the employees are not interested. Then you have to go for team building. So these are all the various situations wherein you can go for team building. Then what are the objectives of team building? Now we have seen the significance of team building. We have seen what is a team, what is a teamwork, and what is team building. And when you have to go for team building, we have seen. Now what are the objectives of team building? In a team building, in a team situation, effective communication is needed. Communication means it is not talking with each other. It is not talking of the individual members with each other. It is giving the right kind of feedback about the performance of other employees in a team. That means the employees will be having a strength. At the same time, the employees will be having a weakness also. So when a team, you have to communicate as a team player that this is your strength and this is your weakness. So you have to get rid of your weakness to become a very good team member. So that type of communication should be there in a team building. So this team effective communication to be inculcated in a team building. So that is one of the objective of team building. Then enhance productivity. This I need not explain. There is a need for enhancing the production of all the companies, business entities and all. So there is that is an objective of team building. Then enhance the creativity. That is what we discussed now earlier. You produce continuously, you produce more, but you are routinely producing. If there is no creativity like Google or like Microsoft. So you are when you are having a regular production, then you will have you have to face the competition from the competing companies and all. So you have to have a creativity. So the objective of the team building should be to inculcate creativity among the team members. Then motivation towards goals. That's why the employees are not motivated whenever the favoritism is there, whenever there is no routine, whenever there is a routine decisions are there, when there is no inspiring leadership, then the employees will not be motivated towards goal. So your objective of building the team should be to motivate the employees towards goals. That is also one of the objective of the team. Then collaborative problem solving. You are working in a company and you are having some strength. You are using the strength for solving the problems faced by the unit or problems faced by the company. But at the same time, your role as a team member should not be individual problem solving. It is your role to solve the problem in a collaborative way, in a team way. So that is very important. That is one of the objective of team building. Then you have to inculcate mutual trust and support. When you will have mutual trust and support, when you have inculcated the team members about empathy, then humanity, then they will start respecting others, then they will have mutual trust, then support. How you can do that? You develop the individual capacity. Each and every task will be divided into different task unit, sub task. So each and every person will be doing the sub task. So you train and develop the individual members to excel in their sub task doing. So once they excel in the subtask doing, the other members, they will have mutual trust on their other individual members, then they will support. Then finally, they will commit each other for the achieving the objective and the targeting, setting the goals or target, then they will have the job satisfaction. So your objective should have, objective of team building should have objective of effective communication, then enhance productivity, enhance creativity, then motivation towards goal, then collaborative problem solving, not individual problem solving, collaborative problem solving, then mutual trust and support. This will can be inculcated through training and development. Then finally, they will have commitment towards their target and they will have job satisfaction. I have already told when job satisfaction will be achieved, whenever the individual successfully managing or successfully balancing the work life with the personal life, their job satisfaction will be there. So that way you have to have the objective of team building. Now, very important aspect you have come, that is different stages of team building. There are 5 stages of team building. One is forming stage, next one is storming stage, the next one is norming stage, next one is performing stage, then next one is transforming stage. There are 5 stages in each and every team: forming, storming, norming, performing, and transforming. Norming stage is nothing but team members will be coming to each other. They will say hi, hello, and they will coming to know about what are the abilities of each other, so that we can collaborate with each other. That is forming stage. The next stage is storming stage. In the storming stage, they will come to know about the actual face of each other. What is actual face? What is the negative characters of the other fellows? And what are the characters which we cannot bear with the other fellows and all. So here the storming stage, it will be like a storm. Each and everybody will be infighting will be there. They will coming to know about negativity or negative things of the individual members and all. Then it will go for some time. Then finally, in the norming stage, they will develop work relationship. Once they understand the positive and negative things of the individuals, they will start balance, or they will start adjusting with each other by accepting their positive characters and negative characters of each and every member. So that is the norming stage. Once they adjust with each other and they develop working relationship, then they will start as a synchronized team to achieve the success towards achieving the goals or targets. That means they will become the effective teams in the performing stage. That is in the final 4th stage. Once they achieve effectiveness in achieving their goals and targets, they will be a transformed team. So whatever they take as a team, they will succeed. And once they succeed in their particular process or particular task, they will transform as a successful team, and they will search for new opportunities. Once they complete the task, they will go for next opportunity. They will go for next opportunity to succeed. Once they transformed, whatever the opportunity they take, each and every opportunity they will be succeeding. That is what the transformed stage. So in a team building, there are 5 stages are there: forming stage, storming stage, norming stage, performing stage, and transforming stage. In the forming stage, they will come to know about each other. In the storming stage, they will come to know about the inner face of the individuals, negative things of the individuals, disabilities of the individuals and all. Then in the norming stage, they will adjust with, they will complement and supplement of the abilities of each other. And in the performing stage, after complementing and supplementing, they will try to achieve the goals, and they will achieve the goals with effectiveness. Once they achieve the goals with effectiveness, there will be a transformed goal in the transforming stage, and each and every aspect, whatever they take as a target, they will be successful. So that is the different stages of team building. This everybody should know as an individual who wants to take a company, who wants to do team building. Now we come to another important thing. What are the challenges of teamwork or the team building? when you go for the team building, these are all the factors to be considered, to be avoided in team building. First one is employees resistant. You are selecting an employee in a team, and he will be given a task. And if he is resisting to do the job, then you cannot get the success in a team. So, how to achieve this resistance in employee? You have to train them. You have to train and develop them. What are the negative things are there? That has to be made as positive thing through training and development. The next one is gap in relationship. Whenever you form a new team, there will be new members are there, and they will be not knowing each other, and there will be positive things and negative things in each and every individual. So there will be a gap in relationship. So this gap in relationship, actually it has to be inculcated by developing mutual trust among each other, empathy among each other, and harmony among each other. That means humanity among each other. This also you can do through different exercise and training and development. Then there is no shared vision. When a team is formed, if the individual is having their own vision and they are not having shared vision, that is also not good for the team. So this is a challenge for the team. So you have to give a common vision for the team. What is the vision to be achieved by the team members, so that they can have the shared vision? Then no training and development. You form a team and you give the task which is very, very new to the team members, and if there is no training and development, how they will achieve? So you have to give necessary training and development for the team members, so that they can develop their abilities, develop their capabilities, so that they can achieve the group task. Then no communication. I already told here, communication means not communication between each and every individual. It is the communication between the individuals on their performance. That means feedback. How, as an individual, other players are performing, where they have to improve and where they have to enhance their strength. So these type of things, feedbacks to be given. That is, if that is not given, it is a challenge for the team. Then personal conflicts. Suppose individuals in a team, they are only concentrating on the negative aspects of the other people, then it is not good. So they have to complement and supplement the positive things. Suppose if somebody is, if I am a team member, I am negative in some aspect, my team members, they have to supplement with the negative character, so that my negative character is nullified. So that type of personal conflicts, actually it should be nullified. This also through time or through training and development, it can be taken. Then give and take relationship. There should not be in a team task. Actually, it should not be give and take. You give, I will take. It should not be there. It should not be like that. It is totally overall organizational achievements. It should be there. 1 minute, just 1 minute. Hello, madam. Yes, madam. I am in a session, madam. Actually, anything, madam? Urgent? Yeah, yes, madam. Yeah. Thank you. So give and take relationship should not be there. It should be towards the achieving the organization goals. Then no empowerment, no then ownership. Then what you want to give? Suppose if a team member, they feel that they are not empowered and they are not owning the team, or they are not owning the organization. So what you want to do is this challenge, how you want to overcome? You want to overcome this challenge by giving some autonomy. When you give some autonomy and when you give some power to the team, they will think that yes, we are part of the organization. So this challenge of no empowerment and ownership can be overcome through by giving autonomy to the people. Then lack of trust. When the individuals are not having lack of trust on their individual people and their leadership, it should be inculcated through empathy. By mingling them, individual people, by creating empathy among each other. The lack of coordination. This so far we have talked about within the group. When you talk about lack of coordination, it is between the groups. Then between the groups also you have to go for harmonization. Individual teams, they will have their own goals and objectives, but every team is working for the organization goal. So you want to harmonize the coordination of the individual teams in such a way that they will having coordination to achieve the overall organizational objective. The lack of rewards, this is very important. This challenge is very, very important. When the team players are working very nicely toward the team's achievement, and they are inculcating their own creativity, their innovations and all, they should be rewarded. They should be recognized. Either they should be recognized in the public among other people, or they should be rewarded like financially or some promotion, like this type of things has to be given. So lack of reward also is challenge. It should be overcome. Then no job satisfaction. I told already, job satisfaction, when it will come, when the individual successfully balances the work life as well as the personal life. Suppose you are giving more targets to the individual and he is not able to balance his personal life, then he will not have a job satisfaction. So you have to give time for the individual to balance his personal life also. So you have to challenge, overcome the challenge of job satisfaction by giving him more time for balancing the personal life. Then finally, socially irresponsible task. Your task, whatever you are giving to the individuals or the individual team, should be socially responsible. It should be towards the customer satisfaction. Suppose if you give more productivity as a target and there is no innovation, the employees will be discouraged because there is no innovation. Finally, your succeeding company, your competing company will succeed with you. So in such case, actually, you have to go for giving socially responsible tasks through innovation and through creativity. So this type of challenges you have to overcome when you are going for the team building. Then what are the prospects in team building? Before going for process of team building, you have to see what are the prospects in team building. You have taken the challenges, but at the same time, what are the opportunities are there in team building? When you build a team, there will be a separate culture in the team. There will be a separate climate. Very good climate will be there. Environment will be there. Everybody will become leader. There will be a leader, but at the same time, everybody become a leader. Suppose if you form a formidable team, a strong team, then you can dismantle the team. Each and every member of the team can become a leader or a manager. So that type of advantage or prospects will be there in a team. Then extent of empowerment. When you give autonomy to the team, and if you see for the vision of the team or the prospect of the team, there will be a lot of empowerment. Once the employees, they feel that they are empowered, they will work for the success of the team continuously. Then your organization will become a continuously winning organization. Then again, attitude, behavior, and process and tools. Your team, when you build a successful team, attitude and behavior of the people will be positive. It is not that process and tools are very important. Attitude and behavior of the people will be very important. So once as a successful team, when they build a successful attitude and when they build successful behavior, that is very good for a company. That is very good for an organization. The process and tools are not very important. Through process and tools, if you build a successful attitude and behavior, that is very important for the prospects of the company. Then for that, you have to give autonomy. Autonomy for the team you have to give. Then you have to inculcate participatory decision making. All the members should be felt that my opinion, my input is taken for deciding the particular decision. Like that, each and every employee should be thinking. That is participatory decision making. And innovation. Everybody should be encouraged to inculcate or express their creativity or their innovation. So how you can bring prospects to the team? You give it autonomy. You bring participatory decision making, and you allow creativity and innovation. Then in a team, how you can bring the prospects? You set goals, you set targets, but how to achieve the targets, you don't teach the team members. It has to be decided by the team members themselves only. It is not that the leader of the organization or the administration of the organization, they have to tell that how to approach the particular this target or the goal. The individual members of the team, they have to set their own goals and directions for achieving the target. That is very important for bringing the prospects to the teamwork. Then finally, motivation. How you can motivate? You can motivate by making job satisfaction, making empathy among the members, making commitment among the members, making harmony among the members, and finally you can bring the job satisfaction. Again and again, I am repeating, When an employee balances successfully his work life with the personal life, definitely he will have the job satisfaction. So you allow sufficient time for the employee to give time for his personal life, balancing his personal life, then he will have the job satisfaction. So these are all the different aspects of bringing job satisfaction to the teamwork or the team building. Now we are coming to the essentials of effective team. So if you want to form a team, what are the essentials are needed? What are the requirements? The team should be small enough. If you have more number of course the team number is not specified though, but it should be a small number, maybe 5-6 people, or maybe maximum 7-8 people. If the more are there also, it will be not easy for the team members to manage themselves. Then complementary skills. Suppose in a team, somebody is good in communication and somebody is not good in writing. So you bring somebody who can be there in the communication, writing, so that the speaking skills and the writing skills can be complemented or supplement with each other. So the complementary skills actually you have to bring. Wherever the negative things are there for individuals, you bring the people with the positive things of the negative things and you complement. So that complementary skills can be brought. Then meaningful purpose. You set a purpose for the team, and there should be meaning for the this one purpose actually. You set a target. It should be achieved. For example, within this month, if you want to achieve this much production, like that, you are setting a target. How you can achieve? Through creativity or through innovation only. So there should be a meaning for the purpose also. So meaningful purpose should be essential for the team building. Then specific goals. The goals should be very, very specific. By this month, this much units of production should be made, like that. It should be very specific. Production should be enhanced, like that. Don't give common or general objective. Enhancement is it is a very generic term. So you specify the goal. Then establish the clear approach. What approach you want to reach the goal, that should be clearly mentioned. Then inculcate mutual trust and accountability. How you can do that one? I already told it can be done through training and development only. So individuals, they will understand the strength of each other. When they understand the strength of each other, they will have mutual trust and they will have accountability with each other. Then define leadership. The leadership should not be authoritative leadership, or leader should not take his own decision. It should be a defined leadership, and each and every member, given a chance, everybody should be, every member in a team should be able to act as a leader. That means they should have empathy, they should have commitment to each other, they should have harmony, and they should have humanity. So all these things are essential for making a very good, effective team. Now we come to the process of team building. How to make a process? There are 13 steps are there. One is objective, vision, dedication, capability, contract, resources, power, cooperation, communication, creativity, responsibility, accountability, and cultural change. So these are all the different stages or different steps in the process of team building. We will see one by one what are the process actually. First one is objectives. So there should be objective clarity. So the objectives, whatever you are going to set, should be specific. Objectives should be specific, and it should be measurable, and should be whenever you form an objective, it should be for a particular specific time. So objective clarity can be achieved through setting specific objective, measurable objective, achievable objective, relevant objective, and with time frame. And when you are setting a goal, then state the end, not the means. Whenever the leader of the organization, when you give the goal to the team, you should give the target only, and how to achieve them, they should decide. The members of the team, they should decide. You should not dictate them. Then they will lose the autonomy. When they lose the autonomy, they will lose their job satisfaction. That is the important thing. Then expected performance and outcome. You give the performance standard. You set the performance standard, and the outcome standard you set. Let them achieve. Then your objectives should have purpose, priority, rewards, and recognition also. In a team, everybody will not be creative. Somebody will be doing the work, but they will not do work with creativity or innovation. So there will be some people, they will be bringing the creativity and the innovation in a team. So you should have rewarding or recognition policy for the particular team player who is giving the innovation or creativity. And you please remember, it is very important, public recognition and private reward. I again repeat, public recognition and private reward. You recognize the or you appreciate the creative people in the public, and when you give the reward like increment or something, you give privately. So this rule you remember always. So your objective should be clear, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time frame. And you give the goal, how to achieve, you leave to them, and you set the standards and performance standards and outcomes, and you give rewards and recognition. So you set the plan for rewards and recognition also. The next one is perspective, that is vision. What is the vision for the team building? What is the reason for members to be in the team? Why we are each and every members of the team are selected in a team? That should be clearly spelled to the team members. Why the team is formed and why you are in the team? That should be clearly spelled. The reason for team to be constituted. Why the team is constituted? There is a problem in the organization. To solve the problem, this particular team is constituted, and you have to achieve the problem by achieve the goal by overcoming the problem. Like that, the vision should be told to the team. Then what is the vision? It should be shared with all the members. Each and every member should know objective, goal, or the vision of the particular team. If somebody is not clear, then they cannot contribute for the team success or the team's process. So everybody, each and every member should be given the vision. They should know the vision. And you give the culture, values, beliefs, directions, and strength. Whatever it is needed by the team, you have to give as a organizational leader. Then the vision. When you are stating the vision for the employees, it should enthuse them actually. Oh, I have given this particular particular target. So I have to give my 100% to achieve the target. Like that, the employees should have the commitment and enthusiasm. So that type of vision you should have. For that, what you have to give? You have to give the autonomy, power, so that they can set their own path, goal, direction, objective, whatever you call. They can set it and they can have their own enthusiasm and commitment. So for perspectives, you should tell that why the team is constituted, why the team members are selected, and you give directions for the guidelines for the team to act, and you give autonomy for bringing the enthusiasm among the team members. The next one is dedication. Dedication is the willingness of the member to be in the team actually. And suppose if there is a conflict between the different team players, they will not be ready to be in the team. So the relationship among the team members should be built. How it can be built? It can be built through training and development only. Then when dedicated people, when the dedicated people are working in a team, they need teams of their own choice. Then they should feel that yes, this is the team I want to work. Then they should feel that yes, this is the importance of the team. This is the significance for which I wanted to work, and I like this challenge. I like this value of this team. Like that, they should be excited to work in the team. So you select people with that type of personal characteristics or parameters to suit a particular team. So that selection of team members for the team is very important to bring the dedication from the team member. The next one is capability. What is capability? Each and every team member will have their own capability, their own ability. So you select the team member with a particular specific capability. And you suppose if the team members are there and they are not having the capability, means you have a training and development plan. You train them to give the knowledge. You train them to impart skills. You train them to bring the behavioral changes, so that the members will have the requisite capability required by the particular team. So for that, you should have training and development, and this training and development should be very effective. Then contract. you give the time frame for the particular team members to work. They should take responsibility, and they should design their own mission and vision. And when they decide their own mission and vision, they will have strategy for to achieve the vision and vision. And the team, you allow the team to set their own goals and objectives, whatever it is called. For that, what you should do, you should give them the autonomy and power needed by the team. So that is why it is called contract. You select the team members, you train them, you give the capability, and you ask them to set their own targets, their own objectives, and you give the autonomy and power so that they can work in a team built environment. Then resources. What are the resources actually? Human resources and material resources. But the team members should feel that the organization is giving the enough, sufficient, adequate resources and support. The team members should feel. Then only they will be working for the team. The resources are time, money, equipment, technology, people and information and all. And when the organization is giving the resources adequately to the team members, the team members will have the trust on the organization. Once they have the trust on the organization, they will work for the goal, achieving the goal of the organization or success of the organization. And if the organizations are given the resources, actually giving the resources to the team, then the team members should take the responsibility. So this type of inculcation should be done. If organizations are not giving the resources, the team members will be discouraged. But when the organization is giving the resources, the team members should take the responsibility. So it is mutual. So this is the resources part of the team building process. The next one is power. That's what I told. Whatever the power or autonomy needed by the individual team, it has to be given. And all of a sudden you should not be giving. It is very important for the company, future company CEOs and all. See, you all of a sudden you should not give the autonomy or the power to the individual teams. Allow experimentation towards innovation. And you give authority with some boundaries. If you want power, you should work in these boundaries. Like that, you give boundaries, and you gradually acquire the autonomy. You observe the team performance over the years, over the time frame, and gradually give the power. Yes, now I can give the power to the particular team so that they can achieve. So you gradually give the autonomy or power, and you demonstrate value for the people. That means when the people give their creativity, when the people give their innovation, yes, now this is the time for giving the autonomy and power to the team. If you give, then it will inculcate trust and mutual commitment for the employees to work in a team. So you give the power in a gradual manner. You give the power and autonomy, but you give the gradual manner, but you give with some boundaries and all. And you add value to the power and autonomy. When you see that creativity, when you see the innovation from the team members, that time you give the power and autonomy, definitely it will work. So this is power component of the group process. The next one is cooperation. What is cooperation? Cooperation is cooperation among the members in the team. It is not between the teams. In the team, what are all the members are there, among them cooperation. So how it will be achieved? The individual members, they will understand the positive things and the negative things of the individual people, and they will understand their roles and responsibilities. What role I have to play, what role other members they have to play, they will understand. Then they will mutually, they will together, they will involve in problem solving, then process improvement, goal setting and evaluation. So all these things will be done when they understand each other. Then they will cooperate with each other to achieve the goals. So this will be achieved through giving proper training and development for the individual people by understanding their strengths and weaknesses. Then next comes the communication. Communication, I already told time and again, communication is not communication between the individuals in a group. It is giving the feedback. It is communication from among the group members that you are positive in such aspects, you are negative in such aspects. So you have to overcome this negativity so that to become a better team member like that. Then the organization also should give feedback to the group that your group is successful in such aspects, your group is failure in such aspects. So to overcome the failure, how you have to work in a team. You decide your path and strategies, and you work. So this type of positive communication should be given to the team members and the teams. And whenever the negative communication is given, or whenever the negative feedback is given, you should think twice. Uh, Instead of giving a negative comment, you can go for appreciation of team members. Suppose if your member is having a negative achievement, instead of criticizing them or criticizing him, you can appreciate the member who can achieve higher. So that the other member who achieved lower, he will think that I have to achieve further. So that type of feedback you have to give, not criticizing directly. So this is a kind of communication you have to give. Communication is nothing but feedback giving among the group members, and organization giving feedback to the team members. And don't openly go for negative criticism. You appreciate the positive criticism, so that positive achievement, so that the negative achievers will learn from the feedback. The next one is creativity. You always give value for the creative people. You give always value for the innovative people, and you have the plan for reward and recognition for creative and innovative people. You have to go for rewarding in a public, as I told earlier, reward in the private sense and recognize in the public sense. You recognize the people among the when the other people are there, and you give them reward like promotion and increment and all. So you should have a clear reward and recognition policy for the value you are giving for the people, those who are having creativity and innovation. And everybody will not be in a team, will not be creative or innovative people. So you use HRD, training and development, to make people to think creative way or in an innovative way. The next comes in the team building process, responsibility and accountability. When you give the rewards and recognition for the creativity and innovation and for their work, automatically people take their commitment. Automatically people will take their responsibility, and they will commit to the organizational goals, achieving organizational goals and the organizational success. That's why I told you should have a plan for reward and recognition. When you reward the achieving people, creative people, innovative people, they will have their own commitment, and they will have they will work for the organizational success, team success. So you have a reward plan or recognition plan, and you use recognition as a powerful tool to provide feedback. That means instead of criticizing the negative people, you praise the positive people. Positive people means those who achieved positively. So when you praise the achieved people, then the unachieved people automatically they will understand. They will realize that, okay, next time I have to achieve myself more. So you use the recognition as a very powerful tool to provide the feedback. Then next comes harmonization. What is harmonization? So far we have seen the different step process of team building within the team. Now harmonization is nothing but coordination among the different teams. Team players, they have to cooperate with each other. At the same time, they have to coordinate with the other teams' success also. If production company is there, if a production department, marketing department, sales department, stores department, administration, everybody, if they work in harmony, only the production can be achieved. So the harmony should be among the different teams also. Then only the organization can be successful. So for that, what the organization should do, they have to make coordination among the teams, and they have to give effective resource planning the resource allocation and goal setting for each and every team. Their goal setting for individual units should be there in such a way that all the teams will harmonize each other, and they will achieve the organization goal. And the effective communication, that means feedback should be there. And all these things, this effective harmonization among the different teams can be inculcated through training and development. Then finally, the final step in the process of team building is cultural change. That means once the team is become very successful with the team players, they are successful, they will have their own style. They will have their own language. Language means it is not Tamil or Malayalam or it is English or something. It is their own style of communication. Then they will their style of decision making itself, it will be very creative. It will be very innovative, and they will have their own style of practices. Once the team is built very successfully, and when they become a successful team, their language, decision, practices, everything will be different, and they'll have their own team culture. The culture involves the values, beliefs, attitude, behavior shared among the different people. And again, this can be inculcated. This type of success in teams or the cultural change can be inculcated through recognitions, rewards, appraisals. Appraisals means time to time giving the feedback. Then training and development, or you by recruiting the innovative people. Like that, so many things are there in bringing the cultural change. So what are the different steps are there in team building process? Objective clarity, perspective, that is vision, then dedication, then capability, then giving contract, then allocating resources, then giving power and autonomy, then inculcating cooperation, then inculcating communication, feedback, then inculcating creativity and innovativeness, then providing responsibility and accountability, then harmonization among the different teams, and finally the transformed team, that is cultural change. So these are all the team process you can implement when you become a CEO of a company and making the teams. So finally, I would like to conclude that in a team building, organizational change can be done through by forming successful teams. When you form a team and they become successful, how they will become successful? What are the steps I was told that has to be followed? And when they become the successful teams, they will bring the organizational change. If an organization is not changing, the organization is not going to successful. So to be a successful organization, there should be organizational change. Then when the team is successful, the successful team's performance, it influences its members, their culture, their process, and their social relationship. So everything will be in a positive way. And the effective team building and coordination among the teams leads to organizational success. That means if the team is built well, and if the team is successful in each and every step, and each and every team is successful and they are coordinating in a very effective way, then there can be an organizational success. So this is what I would like to highlight in the past 1 hour and 15 minutes, my session on team building in workplace. So I would like to thank you all for your positive, patience listening and hearing and all. Now I want your participation. If you have any doubts, or if you have any doubts to be clarified, you are welcome, so that this team building concept will be more understandable to you.